Hey everyone, it's Haley Wild, your East Idaho realtor, and today I'm going to take you to the west side of Idaho Falls. We've done some driving tours of Ammon, and now we're going to go across town about 15 minutes from Ammon and see just what the west side has to offer. We're also going to tour one of my favorite listings that's on the market right now, just an absolutely beautiful new construction home on the west side. It's listed at $675, so I want to show you how much house that gets you here in Idaho Falls. So let's go take a look. Now, right now, as I'm driving from Ammon to Idaho Falls, I have already passed my kid's dentist, my kid's orthodontist, and my bank, as well as all of the hospitals are right here in Ammon. So if you're a person with a big family, lots of appointments, Ammon might be a better location for you just because there's so many amenities here on the east side. However, if too many cars and too much traffic are not your thing, you might consider the west side. You'll have a little bit longer drive into your appointments over here in Ammon, especially medical appointments. Most of those facilities are here in Ammon, but that's just totally personal preference, whether you like to be right in the center of things and get to your appointments really quick, or if you like to be outside a little ways. I would say if you live all the way out on the west side and you have appointments here in Ammon, you're looking at about a 20-minute drive. So right now, just traveling down Sunnyside. I'm at a stoplight here for a second, and if you see this sign, we're gonna turn right toward the zoo, the Toughest Park, the ice arena, and this is the way we will get to downtown as well as to the west side.
In about 1.5 miles, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto South Boulevard.
South Boulevard right now. There are really some unique houses on this street. You'll see the numbered streets off on the right and to the left. Some pretty cute little charming houses on South Boulevard. Looks like we might just catch a storm here soon, but right now I am sitting at the stoplight on South Boulevard and 17th. 17th is a major east to west road here. It gets you down to the mall and back toward Ammon. College of Eastern Idaho is to the east as well, out there on Hit Road. But if we continue straight, we will head toward downtown, and then we'll continue heading west. See here, we are coming up on downtown. Off here to the right is where the Museum of Idaho is. Great place to take the kids. Talked about that in a previous video. But here you'll see soon we will come through downtown. Now, before we get to the home tour, I did want to highlight these new townhomes. They are really in a great location, close to the U of I and ISU, Idaho Falls campuses, close to INL, right next to Freeman Park. And before we head out toward the new house, I'm also going to show you Freeman Park. It's a really cool park. They have movies in the park here that I've taken my kids to that are just free community events. Always a big cross-country meet here every year where schools come from all over. So let's go take a look. So as you can see at the park here, there is plenty of space. I think that's a guy and his dog way out there. Plenty of space for the kids to run and play. My kids have had cross country here. They also had their mountain bike club that met at this park. We've done movies in the park here. There are places to picnic, lots of space to run around, bring the family, bring the dogs. And then I will show you one more really cool thing about the park here. So just walked across the parking lot. You can see the river on the other side, as well as this big covered picnic area you can rent for family reunions and things like that. This is the hill where the family movie night was on. And then right here next to me is the war memorial that they have here. And like I've mentioned in other videos, Idaho Falls is just a very patriotic place. So if you were looking for a place where people are proud to be Americans and they are not afraid to fly the US flag, this might be a good place for you. You'll see here the INL campus. So if you're working in the Idaho Falls portion of the site, you'll be working right here off of Fremont Street. We've talked about this before. If you are working for the site, you might be working out in Arco, which you'll be taking a bus to. But if you're working in town, that's your campus right there. So we've just pulled into the Fairway Estates neighborhood on the west side of Idaho Falls. This neighborhood, like many neighborhoods out here, has both older established homes and then newer homes as well. So we are headed through the older portion of the neighborhood. As you can see, established trees, established yards, different styles of homes. And then as we continue through to the newer portion is where we are going to go check out a brand new build. One thing you'll notice about this neighborhood in the older portion, as opposed to say some neighborhoods in Ammon, is that the lots tend to just be a tad roomier, a little bit more space. The roads are a little bit wider. It seems like you just have a little bit more room to stretch out. Some beautiful homes here in this area, and now we're going to start creeping up into the newer portion of the neighborhood. Okay, we pulled up here to this beautiful listing, 406 Rock Hill Lane in Idaho Falls. This listing is provided by the Grider Peterson Group with eXp Realty. You'll see beautiful exterior. There's a building lot right next door, so you're definitely going to have some neighbors at some point. And then it looks like your back door neighbor is a little farm. So you do have some room. You can see the foothills out there. Just how quiet and clean the neighborhood is. This home is currently listed at $675. It was built by Gardner Homes and listed by the Grider Peterson Group. So let's go take a look. As we enter the home here, you'll see a nice, beautiful office space if you work from home, with a closet there. The finishes in this home are just so pretty. All of the details, and it's staged just so beautifully. Great fireplace, big open windows into this spacious kitchen. Great cabinetry, lots of space for an even bigger table than they have, and out to the backyard. Lots of natural light. Just so pretty. So as you can see, you have some cow neighbors, and right off of this kitchen, this is absolutely giant pantry with so much space. Okay, we'll head back through the kitchen and go check out the basement. We are at the bottom of the stairs in the basement. Nice big windows, which is really important in basements. If you don't come from a place where basements are very common, we like to have as tall as ceilings as we can and as much window and natural light as we can as well. And they have both of those in this home, which is great. So we've seen some other unfinished basements in my previous videos that are only framed. This basement is already sheetrocked and textured, nice big window. So lots of space for your growing family to finish this up and make it really nice. Another kind of unique thing about this basement is I'm standing here in the main area. There are two double doors to really close everything off. And then when you come out, you have the stairs here, storage, and more storage. So you really could make this really private down here. If you had family stay or something like that, it can be very secluded if you need it to be. Thank you for coming along with me to tour this beautiful home as well as the west side of Idaho Falls. If you and your family are contemplating a move to Southeast Idaho, Idaho Falls, and the surrounding areas, please give me a call. I would love to show you around and help you find the home that's right for your family. Until next time, thanks for watching.